Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 258, we'll see a set. Set.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And this play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
At the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now give on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
Shaq Thompson. It's a pickup
Ball
of 3.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Johnny Newton getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Here we go. 58, we'll see a set.
Will show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's in! Special 2. Touchdown 6.
When things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
No problem there on the extra point, and the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He gets 3. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Joey Slye lining up for the point after.
Sly's extra point up and good. And the Bucs come right back to tie it at 7.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Fields now to throw on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
That's good.
They get 11 and
First
quickly
down.
pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down, it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Bashaw Tutin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Saints.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, 10. Turbo, sir. Me. Right.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
On 1st and 10, Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come out.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 8-yard
Third downs,
line.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Second and goal.
Tutin is into the end zone. Touchdown. That touchdown puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Buccaneers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he stop at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Green 19, go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it with a second down and 10. Fields now. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The PAT, up and good. And the Saints will take a 21-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here we go.
They go play action for Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Boye Mafe. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
Let's go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
Here we go. 319, yes, that. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Here's Achane. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
This is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. And the Bucs cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come on.
There's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. 3rd and inches.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Okay, break.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. And he will score. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Bucs are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
Buccaneers 17. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions. Liking 18. Go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 5.
Back to 60. Ready. Top 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Headed left, buying time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Lisa 24.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Boye Mafe, his 2nd sack of the afternoon, number 5 for him on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, son.
Throwing is Lawrence. Rolling to the left. That's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's about all. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
Lawrence now. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
4 yards.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Achane. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings
now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
7-yard line.
One more time, it's Achane. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
And he's in! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Touchdown!
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this two-point attempt. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Saints.
Rookie from Michigan State looking sharp on that throw. It's a first down.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5.
Up. Here we go, son.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it out at 38 with those chains. First down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the
First down.
Saints.
Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A 7-yard
When you
loss.
can win
Brings
so
up third
fast
down.
as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
3rd and a long way to go.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They go play action for Lawrence. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, tomato.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Hey, Ginger. Hey, kill. 11.
Now here's Lawrence. That's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brown comes to get the jet sweep. And he'll take this one in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a...
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
28. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Sadat. 319.
Now Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here we go. Sadat.
Now a handoff, running right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Tight. 19 tight. Down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it. Ready?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
On the ready.
Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Leads to 2nd and
All right,
goal.
so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. for the lead. Here is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Let go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Makes the score Saints 35, Buccaneers 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 38, Saints 35. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? 19 instruction. Right.
Fields from the pistol. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
First down and
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. A float behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
42. Buccaneers, 38.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's to the tight end, Kmet. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
11. Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And in motion is Brown. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Downfield is caught by Brown. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Go.
The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Here we go. 1 final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So this one, a win for the Saints. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.